Nigel Ayala giving tiny figurines to his new friends.
Hi, Legendary fans, I'm Gareth. This is day one for Godzilla.
And still, there's more and more Godzilla vs. Kong content and information coming out. So, yo, if you're new around here, make sure to subscribe to never miss any of the MonsterVerse content. Check us out on Twitter, WarstuG, aka The Maverick. Also, check us out on Instagram at Warstu to see the face behind the voice. So, recently, Adam Wingard has been doing the rounds on an Ask Me Anything on Reddit. He revealed the original ending was very different to the ending that we got in the actual movie. And this lines up with information that I told you guys like 15 months ago on the original plot leak that I went over. So let's break it down. Adam Wingard, the director of Godzilla vs. Kong, has revealed new details about the epic entry in Warner Bros. Not really, because Legendary owns 75% of it and they produce it and they make it. The filmmaker has explained the original ending was going to be different, warning spoilers ahead. Godzilla vs. Kong proceed with cautions. In the end, Godzilla wins still the fight against King Kong in Tokyo, but they teamed up to defeat Mecha Godzilla and come to an understanding of sorts. Godzilla swims back to the ocean and we get to follow up with Kong, who is now happy living in Hollow Earth. As Wingard expressed and explained during a recent Ask Me Anything, the original ending was simple. The ending was simply Godzilla swimming into the ocean, and that was it. The direct quote was, the original ending was just Godzilla swimming into the ocean, but he felt like it didn't properly tie up Kong's story. This would have been particularly interesting as much as the story following Kong with Godzilla lurking in the background as a threat. So not burning up Kong's story certainly would have felt a bit underwhelming and underhanded the overall narrative. It is also important to mention that Adam Wingard previously revealed the post-credit scene had been repurposed within the movie itself. It's possible this bit with Kong in Hollow Earth was the very post-credit scene. Everywhere else in the Q&A, Adam Wingard discussed something that made the final cut, which was Godzilla crawling on all fours in the final battle. Godzilla is just so pissed off at the end. He goes full animalistic on Kong. I think more than anything, his ego got bursted when Kong slugged him in the face with the axe. He was just ready to end it. Our first VFX test shot was the big moment of Godzilla climbing up on the aircraft carrier before Kong punched him, and Kong has an animalistic crawling quality there as well. I remember in the line producer Eric telling me he thought it was really cool to see Godzilla getting more primal like that, and it stuck with me. We knew we wanted to see more, and on that point forward, they did it. In the end, things worked out. Critics and audience responded well. They really did. Over $500 million at the global box office, and it did well on HBO Max, although the numbers that Warner Bros. Are putting out are very fake. They're not real. They're just all over the place, realistically. But it's cool, and it looks like we will be getting another movie. So recently, it's come out in the news that Adam Wingard is in talks with Legendary Pictures for another role, potentially the son of Kong, which, to be honest, based on comments and stuff like that, no one actually cares about it at all. Like, literally no one cares at all about the storylines. Are hopefully that's just, you know, gospel from THR. That bit isn't a quote. The quote is Adam Wingard is currently in talks for another movie, so hopefully it's got nothing to do with the son of Kong. Although it would be interesting to see son of Kong have a storyline, it's not really going to draw that Godzilla numbers. And the reason this movie did so well is it was released at such a time when realistically the world was just getting back to normal, but there wasn't anything else out. Let's be honest, Snyder Cut had been out 2 weeks, and realistically there wasn't really much else out. As much as I love this movie, you gotta remember this movie was supposed to come out I think 2 years ago, so it did well because of the time it came out. So that is what it is. So guys, let me know, did you like the original ending, or did you prefer the ending we got where it ended Kong's story? I don't believe that was the post-credit scene. The post-credit scene wasn't Kong in Hollow Earth. That's a load of BS if you ask me. So like always guys, check us out on Instagram at Warstu. And also, this is kind kind of interesting because this movie, in Godzilla vs. Kong, it's not even out in its main target audience. Japan release date delayed indefinitely. Godzilla vs. Kong was on course to release in Japan cinemas by May the 14th, but as a new report suggests, no longer, according to a new article, Godzilla vs. Kong release date for Japan has been indefinitely delayed. For most of the popular areas in Japan, all have been entered as a state of emergency due to a virus breaking out during essentially the pandemic. So that's pretty bad because it has hit $500 million. You got all the buys on VOD in the UK, you got all the subscriptions. So it's made a hell of a lot of money overall, but it's not even come out in Japan. And hopefully in the UK, they do a bit of a run in the UK and in Europe when it comes out here. So like always, guys, check us out on Twitter, Warstu, if you want to see the face behind the voice. Also check us out on Twitter, Warstu G, aka The Maverick. And I will catch you in another video very soon. Catch ya later.